Rishi Sunak's government and the Tory party are in more trouble as more Conservative Party members defect to Reform UK, and the latest numbers show that we could see a Tory wipeout. Not going to be a fun Christmas for the Conservative Party HQ this year. As we have seen, obviously, the Labour Party are all over the place at the same time because the numbers are showing that obviously Labour are doing well in the opinion polls, but the reality is it's not really a support for Starmer, it's support against the Conservatives. Is moving away from them. It's essentially just, it's not necessarily a protest vote, but it is a punishment vote against the Tories, because while whether you like it or not, we're still technically living in a world where it's Team Red versus Team Blue, unless some things change and a new party, whether it's Reform or the Green Party or the Lib Dems, could come back, actually do something and replace one of the top two. Then we now see the latest numbers show that the Tories could be facing a 300-seat wipeout. Now, of course, you could say we've still got some time to the next election or everything, but the trend is not looking well, especially not necessarily the random opinion poll companies like YouGov, but MRP poll from Savanta that have historically been pretty accurate. Now, based on the current 20-point lead over the Tories, it actually shows that the Labour Party are on course for a mind-blowing 314-seat majority. This is according to the report from GETTR. Now, this MRP polls, all of them, they've been basically showing historically that the results have been pretty accurate in 2017 and 2019. And now it says, but the Tories will no longer hold any seats more kind of northerly than Scotland, South Holland, and the Deepings in Lincolnshire. But the problem we have is that Rishi losing his seat and the 27,000 majority. This is actually quite fascinating because a lot of the big names in the Conservative Party might not exist in the next election. It's going to be an Ed Bold moment all over the place, but all over the country. Now, they would just be left with 69 seats if things continue. And this is a perfect opportunity, as I said, for a smaller party, a newer party like Reform, to actually come out and take the lead. But nobody could believe that. We still live in a culture where nobody could believe that the Tory and the Labour Party, these guys, could one day go down. But never say never, as I've been saying for a long time now. 100 years ago, the same thing happened. When the Labour Party, a new Labour Party, came out of nowhere and completely replaced the old Liberal Party as the second party of government and the country. That could happen. Maybe it's a course of the history. Every 100 years we're going to see some sort of change, because before that you had the old Whigs turning into the Liberals and the Peelites and the Conservatives. It could happen, but we'll see if it's going to be good for the country or much worse. Now let me know your thoughts in the comment section. Subscribe to the channel. I'm Tousi, and we are the media.